Good day everyone, welcome back to my class. We are now in the fifth meeting and today we are going to have paraphrasing for your learning material for today. And let's go end this paraphrasing. Generally is used for you uh, to avoid the plagiarism, so it is very important for you to learn. Okay, let me start with the introductions everyone. So because we are coming closer to the presentations, it is better for you to have the paraphrase so that you can make your own sentence based on the reading without copy paste from the reading. So you will avoid the plagiarism from this paraphrasing. And then after this meeting, you are expecting to avoid any plagiarism action, in every language learning process, including copy paste from the reading text. Okay, now next, let's go to the definitions of the paraphrase. So the paraphrase is a restatement of the meaning of a text or a passage using the other words. In other words, changing the sentence without losing the message or meaning of it. So the paraphrase generally means that you make another sentence from one sentence, but they will have the same meaning on it. So two different sentences, but they have the same meaning. That is the paraphrase. It is usually used to avoid plagiarism in terms of writing. It is usually used for writing, because it is rarely used in the speaking. And then let's go with literal definitions of the paraphrase. It is coming from the words para. The meaning of the para is addition, and then you have phrase, which is I have already explained to you. The meaning of the phrase is the collections of words. So the paraphrase is actually adding the collections of words, but it has the same meaning. Okay, now let's go. Let me continue with functions of it. Firstly, so the paraphrase is used if you want to have different sentence, or different phrase, but in one in one meaning, in just one meaning. Okay, now let's move on to the ways to paraphrase. So actually there are two ways of paraphrasing the sentence or a paragraph. Actually you can have in paragraphs as well. So the first one is paraphrase and the sentence structure, and the second one is paraphrase the sentence vocab. So the first one is changing the structure, and then the second one is changing the vocabulary. Now let's move on to the first one, the first way, the sentence structure paraphrase. So in this way, the usual SVO, adverb, subject, verb, object, and adverb can be moved into adverb, object, verb, and then continue with the subject. So actually when you change the structure, the object becomes the subject, and then the adverb comes in the first rather than in the last sentence. It is thus changing the structure of in paraphrase. However, several rules must be followed. Even though there are several changing positions of categories in the sentence, but the rules of sentence should be followed. You have to follow as well the rules of the grammar. For example, you use passive voice instead of the active. So the SVO is the active voice. When it comes to object, V, and subject becomes passive. But you need to follow the rules of the passive because there are several rules applied in passive and they are all different from the active voice. Okay, for example, I go to school every day, and then I change it, the everyday, into in the front of the sentence. It becomes every day I go to school. Or to be more complicated, like this will be sedikit difficult, but they have the same meaning. The school is a place I usually go routinely. It has the same, almost the same meaning, the same message. It means even though they have the school is a place I usually go routinely, it's different, much different from the sentence I go to school. But yeah, people will understand that okay, you are going to school and every day. Okay. Now let's move to the vocab paraphrase. Itu tadi sudah structure. Sekarang kita ke vocabulary paraphrase. It means the thing that you change and paraphrase is the vocabulary or the words. Yeah, each word by word. And actually, this is the easiest way to change the sentence without changing the meaning. Okay. So rather than changing the structure, which has a lot of grammar rules applied in vocabulary paraphrase, you can only change. You can just only change the words, but the word, make sure that the word has the same meaning. Okay, what you need to do is having the other words in exchanging the original words. For example, I go to school every day, and then it becomes I walk to school every day. You may just change the word go into walk. Actually, they have the same meaning, even though different in context, because the first one is very general. You are going to school, and people will not know what kind of method you go to school. And then this one is I walk to school. It means you use foot, your foot when you go to school. Or this one, I usually use bus to school. It has the same meaning, only different in context saja. However, the writer needs to have a wide range of vocab when using this way. Okay, it means that make sure when you want to change the vocabulary in paraphrasing, you have a wide range of vocabulary or the wide range of glossary. It means you have a lot of you know what is it, the meaning of the words if you want to change it into that one. Okay. Okay, and then the use of thesaurus or synonym dictionary is allowed, but this action needs to be done carefully. So perhaps you are not familiar with thesaurus, but thesaurus is also one of the dictionary, kind of the dictionary. But the difference from the general dictionary is that thesaurus is used only for the synonym. Okay, the synonym words or synonym phrase. You can buy it on. You can what is it? Download it online, ada thesaurus online, or you can buy the dictionary book, physical dictionary book of thesaurus, yes, in Gramedia. It's up to you if you want to have one of them. Okay, this is the way to change, what is it? This is the examples of the paragraph, but I would like to paraphrase in this meeting. Okay, this is the original paragraph. So actually I will change, I will paraphrase one whole paragraph. So it will change, I will do with two ways of paragraphs, two ways of paraphrase, both changing the structure and also changing the vocabulary. Okay, but I will make sure that you will get the same meaning. Okay, this is the original paragraph. Okay, let me go with the paraphrase one. Okay. As you can see that after the word industrial, so industrial engineering have the same words. I didn't change anything for the specific terminology because it is very important. And then not all of the words can be changed from it. But the thing that I change is the word focuses from the word is concerned. So is concerned is almost the same with the word focuses. And then I go with on constructing the productions, on constructing dulu dengan with the design of production. So I change the vocabulary again, beside the focuses. Only the difference that I use on di sini. Tapi kalau di sini ada with. Why? Because focus is usually combined with on, and concern is combined with with. And so I change the design into a constructing. Hampir sama. They have the same meaning. And then the industrial, production and surface system, I didn't change of it because it is specified terminology. And then the industrial engineers is the same. Hanya it difference in this one. I changed the word analyze into identifies. Okay, analyzes, yeah. So I change into identifies. and also specifies what data means. Okay, and then determine the elements of people. So kalau di sini ada integrated components of people. I only change the elements. It has almost the same meaning. Again, I change it into vocabulary. Paraphrase. Okay, people, machine, materials, and facilities sama. Only the difference I have segmentation. So from this one, from this component, yeah, into segmentation. So in this one is put in the very beginning, before the word people. In the segmentation, I put it after the word facilities. Okay, after. Okay, in order to make a practical system, to create efficient and effective system. So instead of the word efficient, I use practical. Okay. Kemudian, what advantages for preparing the goods and service for people is for this one, that produce goods and services. Okay. Instead of using the produce, I use prepare. It has the same meaning. It has the same message. Okay. That is the examples of paraphrasing one paragraph. And then this is the functions of it. I have already explained to you, but let me again retell to you about it. The functions of paragraph is to avoid plagiarism. Please, so this is very important for you to master the plagiarism, paraphrase, so that you can avoid plagiarism. Because previously there are a lot of your works which are plagiarized, either from your friends or from the other sources, and it is not accepted actually when you applied it in your working field. Okay, tidak diperbolehkan untuk plagiarism, for every kinds of plagiarism, apapun plagiarism itu tidak diperbolehkan. To have your own words and that you had and that you can understand it more of it. Okay, one of the functions you have to paraphrase it is make sure your paraphrase is easier to understand than the previous one. Pastikan bahwa your paraphrase can be understood, lebih mudah dimengerti ketimbang the original one. So that is why in your assignment I give you the reading that is very difficult for you to understand, so that you can read it, understand it, comprehend it, and then after that you can paraphrase it, so that when I read your paraphrase, I can easily understand it. Okay, and then the last one is to make readers easily to get the message of the text. So not only you, but also the readers, including me, who will read your assignment of paraphrase. Okay, and this is the last one, just some tricks to do the paraphrase. The first one, always provide the dictionary when you want to paraphrase the vocab. Yeah, it is very important for you to have the dictionary. Make sure you have the dictionary when you want to change the vocabulary meaning, the vocabulary paraphrase. And then Google Translate will be okay. But make sure that you Google Translate it effectively, yeah, because if you Google Translate it, all of the paragraph, it will not be easily understood. Next, do not change the tenses in paragraphs of structure. The tenses should be the same. If you start from the present simple, you have to continue with simple present as well. If the reading text is past tenses, you have to change it. You have to stay into the past tense as well. Okay. The difference is just to change the part of speech position. Hanya part of speech saja yang diubah positions-nya. And rules still apply. Okay. Remember to make paraphrase the sentence or the paragraph in a way you will more understand it, not the other way. Yeah, this is the most important functions of the paraphrase, is that to make you or the reader more understand about the text or the reading instead of reading the original text. Yeah. Okay, that's the important functions of the paraphrase. Okay, I think that is the end of my explanations about paraphrase. Welcome to the paraphrase words. There will be a lot of reading. There will be a lot of assignments in the next meeting that you have to make paraphrase, including the presentation. You have to also paraphrase it. But after this meeting, you have to do the assignment that I will give you to you. So after read this the file or watch this video, make sure you go to the assignment. Thank you very much for your attention and see you again, everyone.